surrounded by machinery, and others like to work when they're in gorgeous scenery, and others like to sit around a great big hammock. But here's the kind of surrounding that I look the best in. Juliana, Georgette, Dolly, and Jakes.
Oh, Jimmy, take us dancing now, please. Take us dancing.
Wait a minute. I can't take you dancing. I got to consider it. When I go to a dance, I guess that I should be thrilled. As soon as I walk in like that, my dance book is filled. I dance every dance, and I seem to get along. But I really don't enjoy it, cause there's always something wrong. Babaloo, babaloo, babaloo. You know, folks, that don't mean nothing. I got a haircut this morning. I promised my Babaloo I'd mention his name. Down the rump bump is a marvelous step. That's simple and free. I dance so well, there's no one around who can dance and do Just the tool of a beautiful gal. Up in Greenland, the Eskimos, they don't kiss with the lips like we do. You know, when they kiss, they rub noses like this. I'd be the Clark Gable of that joint. I don't know where this line is going, but I'm sticking with it. Too much activity for a man carrying this much weight around him. Girls, let me tell you something. There's a new dance going strong in South Chicago. It was taught to me by Umbriago. You start a shuffle down the street. Bow to everyone you meet. Now you take 3 steps, then you glide. Follow everybody as they pass you by. Raise your elbows high. Raise your eyes to the sky. Now everybody throw your arms in the air. In Umbriago's language, that means I don't care. It's going strong. It's South Chicago. That's the dance called the Umbriago. Yeah! You know, Umbriago invited me up to his farm. You know, he raises bees. And when we got there, he took me straight to the beehive. Then he said, Jimmy, stick your nose inside, see how they work. Well, I stuck my nose inside the beehive, and what happened? One of the bees looked up and shouted, "Run for the hills, boys, it's an anteater." Why, when Umbriago walks down the street, everybody yells, "Hey, Umbriago, get your daughters to do the Durante." Polish the top. I'm in a fight. What I needed was a derrick. Now, everybody throw your arms in the air. In Umbriago's language, that means I don't care. It's going strong. It's South Chicago. That's the dance for the Umbriago. Jimmy, great
show tonight, Jimmy? Great.
Yeah, ready. Here. Give this hat to the property man. Susie, get me my regular hat and coat. Well, Eddie, I think I'll go out and get a little fresh air before the next show and wake up my red corpuscles. I knew I never should have tried that diet in the ladies' home journal.
I'm sorry, Mr. Durante. I gave you the wrong hat and coat.
Thank goodness. You know something, Eddie? I can't understand it. She's usually efficient, dependable, and thoroughly unreliable.
Dear, did I give you the wrong coat again?
I hope so, otherwise I got the wrong body. Susie, what's the matter with you tonight? You're so nervous.
I'm sorry, Mr. Durante. It's just that, well, I'm getting married next Tuesday.
Ah, no wonder. Congratulations. Who's the lucky fella?
Oh, you wouldn't know him. He's a plumber.
A plumber? That's wonderful. You'll not only have a nice husband around the house, but also good drainage. Susie, you don't seem happy about it. What's the matter? Don't you like plumbers?
Oh, it's not that. It's just that, well, I've always dreamed about a big wedding, and my folks just can't afford it.
Can't afford it?
May I have my coat, please?
Oh, surely.
What's wrong with her? She gave out the wrong coat again.
No, she didn't. I always wear mink.
I hope you don't start a vogue. I only look good in Persian lamb. Susie, if you can't afford a big wedding, what are you going to do about it?
Well, we'll just have to get married down at City Hall.
City Hall? You mean the place where they give out the dog licenses?
Yes.
Susie, you can't get married in a place like that. You're liable to wind up with 7 Cocker Spaniels as bridesmaids. Hey, Jimmy, we got to do something about this. You know, Susie's been with us a long, long time. You're right, Eddie. Yep. We should do something about it, but what? Oh, I got it. Susie, you're going to have your big wedding on Tuesday. You're going to get married at my church, and afterwards, I'll throw a big party for you right here in the club.
Do you mean it? Oh, Jimmy, you're an angel. Oh.
Susie, please, what will your fiancé think? You kissing me while he's lying somewhere under a garbage disposal thinking only of you.
Jimmy, I don't know how to thank you.
Don't even try. Tomorrow I'm going to start making all the arrangements, and you and your plumber will have the fanciest wedding of the year.
Oh, Jimmy.
And we'll get a big cake to fit the occasion. 7 layers. And on top, the bride and groom standing under an archway of cross plunges. Don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Girls! All right, fellas, lay the packages right down there.
Over here.
Beautiful. What you got there, Jimmy?
I got everything for the reception tomorrow night. Wait till you look at this wedding cake.
Oh, what a beautiful, Jimmy. But Jimmy, what are those 2 women doing on each side of the bride and groom?
The mother-in-laws, they might as well get used to them from the start. I got everything we need for the wedding. The wedding dress, the cake, and the flowers are coming.
Gee, this is sure nice of you, Jimmy, doing all of this for Susie.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You know, all this wedding stuff, it kind of puts me in a neuralgic mood. You know, it brings back memories. And, you know, I once considered getting my feet wet in the sea of matrimony.
Well, why didn't you, Jimmy?
Well, there was a girl I was going to marry, but her father hated me. About a year later, I met another girl, and her father hated me. So finally, I met a girl whose father loved me.
Well, that's wonderful.
What's so wonderful? The girl hated me. And that's the way it was. Years rolled on, and here I am, still a spinster.
Jimmy, Never too late.
No? No? Well, in that case, how about having dinner with me tonight?
Gee, I'm sorry, Jimmy, but I'm busy tonight. In fact, we're almost late now. Bye, Jimmy.
Oh, bye. Dixie?
I'd love to, Jimmy, but I'm having a little party tonight with the kids from the show.
Oh.
But Jimmy, if you're going to be all alone, you're welcome to come.
Me alone? I got a million places I can go.
Oh, well, gee, I'm sure sorry you can't make it, but maybe some other time, huh?
Sure.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye. I got a million places I can go. I'll do the same thing tonight that I do every other night. Go home, turn on the TV set, and watch the late show. Well, it wasn't always like this. It wasn't always this way. When I was a young man, courting the girls, I played me a waiting game. If a maid refused me with tossing curves, I let the old hurt take a couple of words, while I plied her with tears and lure of pearls. And as time came around, she came my way. And as time came around, she came. Oh, it's a long, long while from May to December. The days grow short when you reach September. When the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame, one hasn't got time for the waiting game. Oh, the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, November. Oh, these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend with you. Dwindle down to a precious few. September, November. Oh, these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend with you.
Okay, girls, I'm going to throw the bouquet. Here.
Well, that's the story of my life. Always a bridesmaid, but never a bride. Susie, I can't get over it. You're actually betrothed.
We don't know how to thank you for all you've done.
Don't thank me. This is your wedding night. Let's all have some fun. Now the camp fire, oh, everyone. Oh, we want you to know that we dig you the most. Wait a minute. Let's all kiss the bride. Wait a minute. They're gone. I wonder where they went. Well, I don't blame them. You know something, Eddie? What? They must have had the feeling they wanted to be alone. Yeah! Yeah! Hit it, Roy! Say, did you ever have the feeling that you wanted to go? Yeah. Still have the feeling that you wanted to stay? Yeah. Knew it was right and wasn't wrong. Still knew you wouldn't be very long. Get stuffed, had the feeling that you wanted to go. Still have the feeling that you wanted to stay. Start to go. Change your mind. Start to go again, but change your mind again. Then stuffed, had the feeling that you wanted to go. Still have the feeling that you wanted to stay. No re mi fa so la si do. I go or stay. I'll stay.
You're going to stay?
On one condition, Eddie.
What's that, Jimmy?
You sing a song and let me play piano for you.
Oh, wait a minute, Jimmy. Can you play as good as Jose Iturbe?
I'm even better. Can Jose Iturbe play this? Or this? Or this and this, this. Jose, make way for Nose.
Jimmy, boy, you're sensational. But what are we waiting for? Come on, Jimmy, let's go.
Sing it.
Boy, it's a thrill.
Sing it.
Hey, when a real piano player, he gets down at the keys. Ah, it makes me weak in the knees. When he goes... Oh, what a kick! Ha, ha! When a real piano player, he starts to tickle away. Ah, it makes my voice light and gay. When he goes...
I'm tired.
Tired? I'm completely gone. I'm beside myself.
Say, I can understand your mind.
Thank you, Jimmy boy.
Get excited and
Oh, no.
control yourself.
Why, Iturbe was never like this.
Listen to this. You know that ain't chopped liver.
Ha, ha! Listen to those harmonies, boy.
You know this is very time.
Yeah.
I play with all my might.
Here's a dollar, Jimmy boy. Don't stop all for laying all night. Why, it's a thrill.
Sing it.
Ah, when a real piano player, he sits down at the keys. Let's hear it, Jimmy. Come on, boy. Oh, he's hot tonight, Jack Roth, ain't he?
Boy, he's hot Liberace.
Oh, yeah. Not that, Jimmy. Stop it. Jimmy, stop it. Stop it, Jimmy. Stop it. I'm only human.
Sorry, I show no mercy.
It's beautiful, Jimmy, but tell me, can you play our record of good old Bill Bailey? Won't you come home, Bill
Sing it,
Bailey?
Eddie.
Won't you come home? Come on, hold it long. I'll do the cooking down, I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong.
That's great.
I remember that old rainy evening. You drove me out. Now remember the fire till home. Well, I know that I'm to blame, baby. Ain't it a shame, Bill Bailey? Won't you please come? Oh, yeah. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come back to me? I'm on the whole day long. I'm gonna do the cooking, darling. I'll pay all the rent. I know I've done you. Hey, what happened, Jimmy? What happened?
Just make a bluff, nothing happened. Keep going.
Right. And when that whole rainy evening, honey, you drove me out. Nothing but a far-tooth comb. Till I know that I'm to blame, honey. Ain't it a shame, old Bill Bailey? Get out there. Get out there.
Oh, Yeti. Say, that was a great party we gave for Susie tonight, huh?
Yeah, but look what it cost you, Jim. $482.
Oh, I didn't mind that.
Well,
But there's a little item here that surely irritates me.
what's that?
The $6.50 I paid for that wedding bouquet. I didn't even get it.
You know, I figured as much, Jimmy. So here.
Hey, the wedding bouquet.
Yeah, I did the mambo with that fat gal, and I got her to shake it loose. Hello, kid.
Thanks, Eddie, thanks. Good night, good night, good night. It's time to say good night. Good night. What more is there to say but good night? Folks, I'll be back next week. And good night, folks. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.